Everybody talks about making money online, building an online business, and using Instagram to drive that traffic and build that business. But very few people actually show you behind the scenes what they do to actually make the money that they say they make. And actually even fewer show you the actual result in screenshots as proof that that money came through. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how we made over $11,000 in 24 hours just by using Instagram and a little different positioning and switch that you can start applying today, even if you have a small following. Because we actually did this when we barely had about 10,000 followers or so. I'm going to show you exactly how we did it, exactly the campaign we ran, what messaging did we use, what tool did we use, behind the scenes how we set up everything, and how those $11,000 in 24 hours came in. So that way when you finish the end of this video, you can go ahead and implement it right away to have results for yourself, or if you're running an Instagram marketing agency, to have results for your clients. What is up, online CEOs? My name is Josue Pena, and let's just get started right away, showing you exactly how we did over $11,000 in just 24 hours by simply using Instagram and this little tool called ManyChat. Before I explain the entire campaign, how it worked, before we dive in, I want to tell you a little story of where I was personally in my business when we did this. This stuff we actually implemented in summer 2017, and back then I almost went out of business. Literally went from having a 6-figure business to almost going bankrupt. And I'm not going to get into too many details about it, of what actually happened that actually put me almost in bankruptcy. But if you want to find out what actually happened, just click the link down below or go to onlineceos.com/podcast, where we talk about my entire story of how this happened and everything else in the first 3 episodes of the podcast. But in short, if this strategy when I implemented did not work, I was going out of business. It was a very tough spot that I was in, and I just had to figure it out. So if you are in a place right now where you are literally with your back against the wall, you have no idea where to go, you feel stuck, and you're simply scared because you don't see a way out, I want you to know that I was there myself as well, and this strategy literally saved my butt.
Well, I have to save my ass.
We went all the way from being almost bankrupt and having no money whatsoever, having to close down the business, to making over $11,000 in literally 24 hours. So without further ado, let's just jump into my computer and show you exactly how we actually did it. What was the offer? What was the positioning? What was the marketing and sales behind it? And how you can do it as well today, even if you have a small Instagram following. All right, so here we are on my computer. I'm gonna walk you through the process of what we exactly did. It was very, very simple. So we use literally just 2 tools, which is ManyChat, which is this little chat tool right here. It's ManyChat.com. And then we use the normal Instagram platform that we all know and have. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what we did to make this happen. We simply took our Instagram account right here, right? I'm just going to put IG. And then we sent traffic to our own ManyChat subscriber kind of stuff. I'm going to show you exactly how to build that up if you are a complete beginner, right? So we send traffic to ManyChat, and then we use ManyChat to distribute a message, which again, I'm going to show you the copy, what I said in the message, how to structure the entire message, and then it created a sequence of different messages that people went through like this in order for them to actually at the end purchase. It is something as simple as this that will dramatically increase your revenue and monetize your Instagram account even with a small following. And you can do this even if you don't have any Instagram account at all. For example, let's just say you have an Instagram account around fitness or something like that. And let's say you don't even have an Instagram account, right? You can even do this as well. You go to, let's say, to an Instagram influencer, right? You pay them for a promotion, you send traffic to your own ManyChat account, and then from there, you show them the actual offer where you promote and make the money. And the beauty about this, again, is that on ManyChat, you can collect their email information and follow up with people to basically different messages that will at the end lead to the money, which is ultimately what you want. Now let's dive into actually showing you the copy, the structure, how to do this entire thing with ManyChat and whatnot, because it might be a little bit confusing for some people. But before we do that, let me show you my old Stripe account to show you that this thing is actually true. This is my old Stripe account, as you can see right here. This is completely live, right? This is not fake. I just went back to my old Stripe account that we don't even use anymore, and I just pulled up July 3rd to July 4th. As you can see right here, we did over $11,014. And as you can see right here, that like the numbers live at about 2 p.m. we had done about $1,400 or $1,500, and then it just kept going and going between July 3rd and July 4th, and we did $11,000. Now, you might wonder, how many people do we actually have on ManyChat, and how many followers did we have, and how many people did actually see this offer? And here's the cool part, right? Right now we have about, close to 10,000 people on ManyChat. I haven't been focusing too much on growing it. This has all been 100% organic, so we haven't paid a single penny for this kind of stuff. But I'm saying, 10,000 people on ManyChat, that might be a lot, stuff like that. That's totally fine. But here's the cool part, right? I'm going to show you on here that we actually didn't have that much people. Okay, I'm gonna just scroll down all the way down to the very first message. As you can see right here, July 4th, 2017, right? July 4th, finally the time has come. 237 people. 237 people actually got this little message, okay? 237 people. That was it. And it was delivered to 236. So it was less people. So with just through 237 people who went through this little thing, we did over $11,000. Think about that for a moment. How awesome is that? You remember, holy crap, like hopefully now you're understanding that you don't need a big audience or a big following to actually make a ton of money on Instagram, and using Instagram as a tool, right? Instagram is just a tool that drives traffic and gets you in front of people for you to actually close them, right? Now, you might be wondering, what did I actually sell? Well, it was our Instagram course, right? Our Instagram growth course that back then it was called Instagram Mastery and Monetization. Some people might know this course from back in the day, right? Right now it's a completely different course. It's revamped, but back then that was the course that we were selling, and it was simply like this. The message went something like this. This was the copy. Finally, the time has come. It's July 3rd. And like we promised before, here's blah, blah, blah. Over $1,000 plus all bonuses. This is almost 70% off from the original pricing. You have less than 48 hours to take action, etc., 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 right? So this was a simple messaging. And as you can see right here, we just put conditionings. If people went, let's say, for example, they say, hey, yes, I want to see it. Or no, I'm not ready for it. Basically, they say, yes, I want to see it. Then they go to this message. And basically, we start seeing them, showing them testimonials and stuff like that, right? And then we kept going through the messages and so on and so forth, and just build this little sequence. And again, this might be a little overwhelming for you, but trust me, this is like super, super simple, because I want to show you also something right here real quick. Right now, we have, close to 10,000 people, but we literally built this ManyChat account. I don't know if you can see this right here. Literally on June 25th. So a few days before the actual thing, we created a ManyChat account. It was free or $10 or something like that. And then in July, I think July 29th, as you can see right here, we've got the first subscriber. June 30, we got 61. June 1, 77. June 2, 133. And June 3, 211. So by June 3rd, we only had 211 subscribers on here, and by June 4th, we had 248. So as you can see, like we just started pushing this thing, and these are the total subscribers we had in ManyChat, or the amount of audience that we had here to actually sell to. So it wasn't even that big at all. So you can do this as well. Now, this was the little sequence that we ran. From here, like I said, as you can see the copy, we just put some testimonials, asked people if they want to see more testimonials. Yes, sure thing. We have more testimonials, whatnot. And as you can see, like this is something very, very simple. I just wrote this down on the fly. It took me like an hour to make, and an hour of work to make $11,000. That's pretty cool, right? So as you can see, the simple copy, it doesn't not complicated at all. And then at the end, for example, in this case, let's say I say, yes, I'm ready. Basically, it just show them this offer right here. Boom, grab it right here. This is the link. And then let's say they said, no, I'm not ready. Basically, just send them to this one right here, right? So that was it. Like really, there was no like rocket science or anything. You might be saying, oh, where did I actually push this thing? What was the traffic source, right? Well, it was simply just my Instagram page, right? Now, obviously, we have 54,000 followers and whatnot. That's totally fine. But back then we had less than 10,000 followers. Like we didn't even have a big audience at all. And right now, for example, we can just put a link in the bio. And if you go to my profile right now, we might change this, but at the filming of this video, we have this little thing, which literally just leads them to a ManyChat sequence. So as you can see right here, I can just say continue as Josue Pena, and then it will lead through another ManyChat sequence, which we call Instagram 60-second hacks, right? And that's it really. Like this sequence, for example, lasts about 14 days or so. And in that sequence, we just deliver people messages every day, just giving them a free hack on Instagram. So as you can see right here, you can do this no matter niche, no matter the product, like it doesn't matter. If you're in fitness, you can do something like this. You can create like a little sequence where you show people how to do free fitness or how to get an ab, right? Like different exercises, and exercise every day, and just create a mini sequence like this for you to actually sell them, right? Now, the beauty about this is like, this is something I didn't do because back then I didn't know, right? And it's that you can actually start scheduling people and having people call you on the phone, and just basically increase your conversion rate by just having a dialogue with people, right? Back then, I just sent this stuff and just sent it over, and that was it. I didn't really follow up with people. For example, let's see the actual analytics of this thing. Let me just go back to the analytics. Let's go back here. Like, for example, I didn't even follow up with the people that opened 30, like only 33 people clicked. 33 people clicked from 235 that opened, right? So what should I done? Well, I should have followed up with every single person that was right here that opened and didn't click, right? That I should have done that, because that means that these people are interested but didn't purchase. So I should have done that, and I didn't, right? So I missed out on a ton of sales that I could have made, but I still made $11,000 in 24 hours. So think about that potential right here. Now, let me walk you over on how you can actually start doing it yourself as a complete beginner here on ManyChat. All right, so let me just go back to the dashboard. This is normal dashboard once you create a ManyChat, let's say, account, and you're just going to simply go to broadcasting, right? So here, we're just going to create new broadcast up here, and this is like the tool that we have, like what we see. Now, what I recommend before you actually dive into this and start building it out is that you go, for example, to something like a whiteboard or something like that, and you start, for example, outlining the different messages that you're going to create, yes or no conditions, if they vote, if they say yes, like say, for example, if they say no, right? I suggest that you go into a whiteboard and you diagram this thing out, or you write it down in a paper so that you have a visual element before you actually start building this out. Now, I'm a little bit more experienced on this thing, so I'm just going to go with it. But I suggest if you're starting out, you do it that way. And now you also have this nice flow that you can see it visually where people are going and stuff like that, which before they didn't have. So it's really, really nice. Now, let's say, for example, we're going to start selling, I don't know. Let's say you're going to sell something in the fitness niche or in the beauty space, or let's say you have an Instagram marketing agency. That's perfect. Let's just say you have an Instagram marketing agency. You want to get more clients. You have a little bit of a decent following on Instagram. You're not sure what to do. Even let's say you don't even have an Instagram account or don't have a following on Instagram, but you don't know how to do Instagram, right? You want to close clients. You want to get some money. So you start investing in your business, start growing it, right? That's where you are right now. That's what you want to do. All right, perfect. So we're going to just say something like first name, so as you can see right here, this is a super simple, crazy message that I just decided to write. Has nothing like special about it. Just asking a question. Have you ever wondered how to grow your Instagram account the right way? After all, this is how you found out about us, because we're going to use Instagram to push traffic to this. And you're probably wanting to use Instagram for your business to get more leads and sales. Boom. Something simple like this, okay? Now, from there, basically we're going to just take this little thing and we're going to go right here and we're going to say send message. All right, so as you can see, this is a super simple message. We just say, hey, I figured you would say yes, so let's do something. I want to help you grow and monetize your Instagram account the right way, but I just need to make sure that you are a good fit in order for me to help and serve you the right way. So just click the button below and schedule a free strategy session where we will show you, or we'll see how we can help you solve that little Instagram itch you got going on right there. So you just click button, and as you can see right here, we can put call number, so you can literally just put your phone number and have people call you directly so you can close the person on the phone. And if you're wondering how can I close the person on the phone itself, well, super simple. Just click the card right here or the link down below in the description where we have a video showing you exactly step by step the entire script that you literally just gotta say out loud. Like we just literally just give it to you so you can like write it down and just say it out loud. Like as simple as that. Like it doesn't get more simpler than that, right? Let's say for example, if you don't want to have people call you directly on your phone, you can have obviously you just open a website and you can use something like Calendly, which is completely free as well. You just log in, you create an account. It's free at the beginning, right? And you can simply have people schedule, like you put the Calendly, your Calendly link right here, and you can have people schedule a call with you directly on Calendly. Okay, that way you don't have to be waiting, like going back and forth. Hey, like does Saturday at 3 o'clock work or whatever, right? You put the link right here. People schedule a call based on your information, based when you can, and that is it. And basically you just tweak it in your Calendly settings right here, and as simple as that. You just put your link right here, and boom, done deal, right? As simple as that. And you obviously put in the button, boom. Something like that, right? It doesn't matter. You don't have to be super crazy professional or anything. Like, boom, that's it. Something as simple as that. Now, one thing to take into account, right? If people say not really, we obviously need to create also a sequence for that. Like, let's say, for example, we say send message, and in here we just simply put something similar as well. So we just say first name or the person's name. And as you can see, something as simple as this is going to work extremely simple, extremely well. Obviously, you can make it like a little bit more complicated or more complex. If let's say, for example, you put another button and you say select message, and then from here you can select another message, and you can write some stuff right here more, and then from here you can put another button. I'm just gonna put hello, and obviously you can start creating like a different workflow and something like a lot more complex like I did before. But as you can see, like it doesn't have to be at all. It can be as simple as this, okay? Just yes or no, simple. Are you interested? Yes. Here's the message. Are you not interested? No. And as you can see, like this message is like still, I'm trying to get them on the call. Say, hey, okay, you voted no. All right, really? I thought you might be interested in utilizing Instagram for your business. I guess that I'm going to keep all the secrets for myself. But if you decide to change your mind, I'll just leave my little calendar here so you can feel free to schedule a 100% completely free strategy session with me so we can see how I can help and serve you better. Just click the link below to schedule a call. That's it. Boom. Done. Right? It doesn't have to be overly complicated. It can be simply a yes or no thing. As simple as this. Okay? Like, I don't know how to more explain this. Now, you might be wondering, how am I going to utilize this? How do I push traffic to this? Now, the main things is that obviously you need to build this little sequence right here in what's called a growth tool. And you simply can use what's called a little URL, ref URL, right? This little thing right here, boom, you just click it. And you basically just build the exact same sequence right here. Same thing, right? You can say, hey, whatever, first name, are you interested in whatnot? And my recommendation is obviously that you need to use this little text right here at the end if they vote no. On or every single message, because the Facebook regulations in terms of service and all that stuff, that's really annoying, honestly. But something simple is like, P.S. if you ever want to unsubscribe, just hit stop. It can be like, if you ever want to unsubscribe and not learn how to dominate Instagram, just type stop. That way you're tying them leaving to a pain point they have, right? Or to a result they want, meaning if they leave, they're not going to get the result. Simple as that. And then obviously you just build the same sequence that we did before. I'm just going to put yes right here. As you can see, it's exactly the same thing. And then from here, let's say we build this exact thing that we did before. I'm just going to put hello. And we just hit publish, right? From here, we just hit publish. And then we go back right here to the growth tool. And as you can see, boom, we've done it. It's done deal. As simple as that. So let's see, we then go to the growth tool, or like, for example, we can put a name right here that's called new agency clients. All right, and then we hit set up, and that is it. Boom, as simple as that. So we basically save the widget, and then we have the little URL that we can simply use this link to basically just push traffic to any offer or anything that we want. So what do? We go to our own Instagram page and you post it in the actual bio. That is it, right? Now you might be saying, oh, but Josue, but I don't have a big following on Instagram. What do I do? Well, totally fine. Let me show you. You're going to go, for example, let's say you're trying to get more agency clients or something like that. You're going to go to pages, for example, like one of our students, Facts to Success, right? He's one of our students. He grew this page in, I think, 5 months or 4 months or something ridiculous, like super fast. And you can simply go to him and ask him, hey, how much do you charge for a promotion or a shout out, right? He sells promotions and shout outs. You simply can ask him, how much do you charge for a promotion? And how much do you charge to put the link in the bio, right? Whatever the price is. Let's assume it is $200. $200, totally fine. His engagement is actually extremely high, right? So like, as you can see, is pretty freaking high. So you basically just create a simple ad, like a simple picture saying, hey, do you want to grow your own Instagram account? Click the link in bio and schedule your free strategy session with us. Boom. As simple as that, right? And you will be surprised how much people will go from a simple post as this to actually clicking the link in the bio, right? And you can obviously go find more pages like this if you click this little blue arrow right here, and you can say, look, money.focus, there's more right there. The money making page, boom, there's more right there. The financial professional, boom, there's more right there. Entrepreneurship facts, more right there. So like business mindset 101, like there's so many pages that you can definitely utilize for this stuff if you're trying to build your own Instagram marketing agency this way in order to get more clients, right? The people that follow these pages, they want to grow their pages. They're following business pages, they're following motivation pages because they're probably business people. So you obviously want to be in front of people like that, right? If you're trying to build your own Instagram agency, this is what I would suggest. And you can like, there's tons and tons of pages like this, and you can simply rinse and repeat, and use these pages to promote your own stuff. Okay, so like for example, business mindset 101, or for like my good friend right here, millionaire mentor. And you can use something as simple as like right now he's doing this promotion right here, right? Replay live, click link in bio, right? He's obviously promoting this stuff right here, and he has this link right here in his bio. Boom, he's actually promoting another offer which you can then do exactly the same thing as well. And with this little link that you have right now, this is powerful, and you don't even have to have your own Instagram following. Now, I know you might be saying, Josue, but what happens if I don't know how to grow and I want to make money today? Well, here's the cool part, right? Let's say you go to my friend Facts to Success, right? And let's say you buy a page or buy a promotion, right? And you buy it on his page. What do you do if you close a client? Well, let's say you ask Facts to Success, how much do you charge to manage a page? Because the easiest thing that you can do is like not even manage the page yourself, is just find somebody else to partner up with that already knows what they're doing, and you basically just handle the relationships. So this is how it works, right? So let's say, for example, you are trying to close more clients and whatever, you're utilizing, like I said, ManyChat, you're utilizing Instagram, right? You are, let's say, even if you don't have an Instagram account, you're utilizing influencers on Instagram to promote, right? You send people to ManyChat, and then you close the client right here. Boom. You collect the lead and collect the sale. Now you might be saying, okay, what's the next step that I need to do in order to make this work? Because what happens if I don't know how to grow? First of all, you should know how to grow because this channel is all about that. So check out the other videos that we have here on this channel, and check out the free links in the description below with free trainings, free webinars, and all that stuff. So that's the first part if you don't know how to grow. Now, if you want to make money today and you don't know how to grow, totally fine. This is what you do, right? The client pays you. Let's just say, for the sake of this example, he pays you and you close him for $1,000, right? Which is not a lot, to be honest with you. You can close, like we have actually a student who in their first week closed 5 clients, averaging $500 to $1,000 each. She made like close to $5,000 in the first week as a complete beginner, not even knowing how to grow. So you can do this as well. Like clients and people want this and need this right now because it's so freaking powerful. Now, let's assume you close a client for $1,000, right here. Now you are going to go back to the same person you just bought the promotion to push traffic to your ManyChat, right? Back to the same person and ask them, hey, how much do you charge to manage an Instagram page? Now let's assume they say $500, right? I'm just gonna put $500 right here. You just made $500 profit, right? Because you just charged the client $1,000, and you simply are becoming the middleman. Or think of it as like drop shipping of services, right? You're having, let's say, for example, this person right here who is the client or the influencer who's managing the page, right? This person is going to manage the actual Instagram page. You are right here in the middle. This is a horrible you. But then the client is right here. And basically, you are simply handling that communication between the two. You're being the bridge. And because of that, you're getting paid. So as you can see, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be a crazy like influencer. You don't need to have a big following. You don't need to have anything. You just have to be resourceful and creative. And this is a super simple way that you can actually start doing this as well. And for example, let's say we covered today how to do it with ManyChat and how to do, for example, like we did $11,000 in 24 hours. Even like when we did it wrong, like we only had 200 people, as you saw. Like it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much at all. And again, let me show you again. It wasn't that much at all. 200 people, 237 people simply saw our offer. Think about how powerful that is. You don't need a big following, but let's assume you have no following whatsoever. You will want to make money today. You don't know how to grow a following. You don't know anything about Instagram. You want to still make money and build your own Instagram marketing agency. You can simply do it by being this person right here and being the middleman between the client and the actual person and the manager handling the account. And just going to simple pages like this one right here that has 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, probably not in the millions because they're going to be a little bit more expensive, but 100,000 followers is totally fine. Just buy a promotion, buy a shout out, put a link in their bio, and just use a simple picture like this to push traffic back to the link in bio, and that is it, okay? As simple as this, you can start making money today, and you can start closing a lot of deals. Like I said, $11,000 right here by simply doing this stuff with ManyChat, and as you saw, only 237 people in a simple sequence like this. Yes, no questions, simple text, nothing complicated at all, no rocket science, nothing. And just by simply pushing from Instagram for my own personal following, using the link in bio, and in that time, I had less than 10,000 followers on my own personal Instagram account. So you can do this. It doesn't take technical skills at all. You just saw this in a few minutes, how I built everything up and how you can do it as well. So go out there and start implementing this stuff, because this is the most important part to actually for you to start implementing it. Because if you just hear me saying this stuff and not doing it, then it doesn't help you. So go out there and start implementing this stuff and be that 1% of people that watch this free video and go out there and implement it. That's the most important thing. Be that 1%. Don't be like the rest of people that just watches a video and doesn't do anything with it. Be that like that 1% that actually implements it. And you can see, for example, this is actually an email that I just got today, $4,276. Now, we do a lot of money on a regular basis just by doing this exact stuff for clients. So as you can see right here, this is actually PayPal only, and we just got this transaction from PayPal, $4,276 today. And back then, that would have changed completely my life. You saw $11,000 in 24 hours when I was struggling and going almost out of business. We do every single day between $4,000 to $10,000 every single day on a regular basis, just using these exact strategies and implementing them. And of course, if you want to find out a little bit more, obviously I will suggest you check out IGboss.com. It's going to be a link in the description where we show you step by step how you can start growing your own following, monetizing and closing clients. It's a completely free webinar and training. So I suggest obviously you check it out and be like 1%. Remember, be that 1% of people that takes action on this stuff and implements it, okay? And be that 1% of people. And if you want to obviously find out a little bit more about everything, click the link below in the description, IGboss.com. That webinar is definitely for you. If this is something that's interesting to you, you want to start growing your own Instagram marketing agency, closing clients, making a lot of money while doing it, and having a lot of fun, because it's an internet-based business that you can run from your phone or your computer by just having an internet connection from anywhere in the world, which is super awesome in my opinion. Just click the link below, IGboss.com. Now that you know how to actually implement these strategies right here, and you know how to combine Instagram with ManyChat, and know how to sell your own products and services or maybe affiliate offers, I want to know, what are you going to be promoting and selling down below? Just let me know what industry you are in or where you want to get into, and what do you want to sell. Just comment it down below, and I would love to see your different ideas to see how I can help and serve you better. And if you want to learn how to scale this up and blow it up even further, make sure you click the video right here where we show you step by step how to create your very first Instagram story ad that's proven to convert, so you can start implementing this exact strategy that I showed you today and blow it up out of the water. And hey, you can make even more than $11,000 in 24 hours just by using this one strategy. So go click this video right here and learn how to run Instagram story ads that convert.